Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are having a great Friday afternoon. So I want to talk today about the importance of donations in the Andrew Yang campaign. Um, Presidential elections take a great deal of money. Andrew Yang's campaign has been one of the most impressive grassroots campaigns I've seen thus far, using the internet, the power of the internet, to kind of create this grassroots situation to bring in money. And most of his investments they're small, probably $30 or something like that, as opposed to what's happening with other candidates now. Those type of campaigns, how the donations come in, to me, that tells me that that's what the American people are saying they want from a leader, or who they want as their leader, when you got this grassroots donations coming in, and it's more representative, I think, of the average American person, right? And so it's just so important that Andrew Yang keeps getting in the donations, and that's what we're going to talk a lot about today. Not only the importance of the donations, but ways you can donate to the Andrew Yang campaign. Andrew has been basically heralded as the crypto-friendly president, right? And so he had been taking Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. And so we're going to talk about some interesting ways that we think, vehicles that can provide ways for people to donate, people who probably don't even have money to donate. So we're going to get into all that a little bit today. So, the thing is, kind of here on the Andrew Yang websites, talk about cryptocurrency and some of the things Andrew plans to do as president in regards to cryptocurrency, right, and the cryptocurrency policies. And this is kind of more now reaching out to the cryptocurrency community who might be on the fence about Andrew Yang, but it's also going to be very important to people who are not into cryptocurrency as well, because what we're going to do is show you at the end ways to use cryptocurrency to donate to the Andrew Yang campaign, even if you have no money and even if you don't have anything to donate. So just sit tight. We're going to get into all that. So Andrew Yang is the cryptocurrency friendly president. Here on the website, he's talking about problems to be solved. Cryptocurrency and digital asset markets have developed faster than regulations can keep up. Several states have conflicting and varying regulations on digital asset markets, and uncertainty in what regulatory framework will develop is causing U.S. investments in the area to lag behind the investment of other countries, right? So down here, he talks about his strategies on, as president, what he will do. First, he will promote legislation that provides clarity in the cryptocurrency digital asset market space by defining what a token is and when it is a security. Define which federal agencies have regulatory power over the crypto digital asset space. Provide for consumer protections in the space. Clarify the tax implications of owning, selling, and trading digital assets. Promote the nationwide adoption of recognition of protections afforded by Series LLC. Preempt state regulations when possible to create one national framework, and work with the sponsors of the Token Taxonomy Act and the Wyoming legislators to promote the above, largely modeled after their work in Wyoming. So they're talking about how good of a job Wyoming has done in the cryptocurrency state. You can even pay your taxes in cryptocurrency. So this is getting to be a real big thing. And going back to the donations and trying to help y'all understand why this is very important, is because the Andrew Yang campaign is going to need money coming in from many different areas, and because it's going to be quite difficult. A Trumper, kind of upset Trumper, I guess I could say, recently came on one of my threads, and he was saying, well, I guess he was a little bit upset about Andrew being able to raise over $10 million in donations, making him a relatively unknown person running for president, putting him right on par with many of these big candidates like Harris and Buttigieg, who have all these millions of dollars, being people backing them, who have agendas to pretty much keep the government as is and wants to put people like those groups in power. And so he's quite upset about that. He talked about, oh, well, Trump just raised $500 million and this and that and the other, right? But I'm definitely more impressed with Andrew, but it is important that we recognize that this is going to cost a lot of money. It's going to take lots and lots of money. And, we're grassroots. We're trying to get this money in. And so that's why it's so very important that we do it. But in addition to that, as far as the cryptocurrency space is concerned, as we're kind of talking about Bitcoin and some of these other cryptocurrencies being another way that you can donate to the campaign, I think it's very important to kind of speak to them at the same time. And when we read things like this and we see Andrew Yang's plan for cryptocurrency and that he is cryptocurrency friendly, it just can't help but make me think about, as cryptocurrency people, and this is a democracy, right? So, I don't tell people who to vote for. I tell them, who I'm voting for and why. And of course, the Yang gang is all voting for Andrew Yang, but it is a democracy. And you do the research and you vote for who you think should be president, who's going to work out best for you. But in cryptocurrency, I at least thought we had a common goal. And right now, I'm running across a lot of people in cryptocurrency, which is, I think, something quite different telling you who to vote for, because in cryptocurrency, there's a lot of people still supporting Donald Trump. And Donald Trump came out and said that, he spoke negative about Bitcoin, right? So I just wonder, are our interests or are our self-interests properly aligned in ideas like that, right? And who we should be considering and why. But just want to put that out there. But as far as use of cryptocurrency, certainly if you are a Yang gang supporter or you believe in the policies of Andrew Yang and you're a cryptocurrency person at the same time, what this basically means is you're going to be able to donate to the Andrew Yang campaign. As probably many of you all know, you could donate through Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. But I'm going to show you guys something else that if you're a cryptocurrency person interested in donating, another very cool way you can donate to the Andrew Yang campaign. And here's the catcher. Here's the real cool part. You can donate to it and it won't cost you 1 red cent, right? So we're going to show, and this is going to be for people who, just watch the channel, who aren't into cryptocurrency, but maybe haven't made that donation yet. Maybe, we know it's tough. We've heard the stats already. We know that 60% of Americans can't even afford a $400 mercy. So some probably can't afford the $30 to $40, $100 to donate to the Yang campaign. So stay tuned for this, because even though it's a little complexities to it, it's actually quite easy at the same time. And if you stick to this, we're going to show you some cool ways on how it's going to be possible for you to donate to the Andrew Yang campaign without it costing you a dime. And it's kind of related to, or kind of similar to, what we got with the Robinhood affiliate links that were going around not long ago. Robinhood being this exchange that deals with cryptocurrencies as well. And they give you so many cryptocurrencies when you set up an account. And these cryptocurrencies are given free, or these stocks are given free, and then they can be sold off and donated to the Yang campaign. So we're gonna go over. We're gonna show you a similar approach like that, and how you can do something like that. And for seasoned cryptocurrency people, we're gonna show you a real cool way you can do it as well. So pretty cool stuff. Let me head over there and show you how it works. Okay, we're back, and we're over here on the Steam Engine Marketplace. So here, this is how this works. The Steam Engine Marketplace, basically what the Steam Engine Marketplace is, it has a version on the Steam blockchain of similar to what you might get with Ethereum or ERC20 tokens, right? And if this is information new to you, don't worry, just sit tight. We're going to explain to you how you can use this as well, and it won't require a whole degree of complexity, but it will put you on the right track, and we'll be, able to help you along with that. So basically Steam now has that basically that functionality, and these are tokens that are part of different applications on the Steam blockchain, and they can trade the value back and forth to one another, right? But as we go down the list here, I want to show you something. I'm going to try to find it here. Here we go. You get down to here, and you get a token called Bitcoin Pegged, right? Now, Bitcoin Peg means on the Steam engine marketplace, it means that when you withdraw from Bitcoin Peg, it actually becomes Bitcoin, and it goes over to your Bitcoin wallet, right? So basically, this is what a person who wanted to contribute to the Andrew Yang campaign through cryptocurrency, but didn't have any, or just want to trade something they already had over to the Andrew Yang campaign, they could basically move the value, trade the value into Bitcoin Peg, and then send the Bitcoin to the Andrew Yang campaign to donate to the Andrew Yang campaign, right? So now Bitcoin Peg obviously got to either have Bitcoin or you got to purchase Bitcoin, right? We're going to show you how you don't have to do any of those things and how you can get it free, right? So if you cruise down here, cruise down a little bit more, and we should be somewhere on the list here. There we go. You see one called Bitcoin MYK, right? Now, if you don't know what Bitcoin MYK is, that's our project. It's a universal basic income project as well that uses the Bitcoin, uses a version of Bitcoin rather, in which people receive universal basic income from. It's over the blockchain and it's global, right? And so what happens is through our website that we'll leave a link in the description that is on every video, right? Some of you have already joined, probably joined, don't really know what to do next or what to do with it because there are some complexities in cryptocurrency. But just keep watching the videos and pay attention and you'll get it. But Bitcoin MYK, right? So you get it free, right? Because it's part of our universal basic income project. So you don't have to pay for it. Now, you get different amounts based on what you're doing on the site, how regularly you visit the site, but everybody gets some tokens. Now, here's the cool thing, what you can do with your Bitcoin MYK tokens. You can actually take your Bitcoin MYK tokens and trade them for Steam and buy the Bitcoin Peg with them on the same exchange, right? So there are many ways you can go about it because you're getting it free. You can either team up together and have maybe one account where as you all collect your Bitcoin MYK, you can send it over to somebody, send it to the Bitcoin Peg, and then send the Bitcoin to the Andrew Yang campaign, right? Because we can't go directly through Bitcoin MYK now when it comes to campaign donations and a variety of things like that, in the legal parameters of that. Bitcoin is totally decentralized. As far as we know, we're decentralized as well. Now, the thing is, once you get our tokens, you can sell it for whatever you want. You can sell it for cryptocurrency. You can sell it for cryptocurrency. Then you can withdraw it in cash, whatever you want. But for people who want to give this a try, or people who are donating to the Andrew Yang campaign, maybe you've already donated as much as you can afford right now, try this out, and you can start getting these tokens free, cash them out, and donate them to the Andrew Yang campaign, which I think would be an awesome idea to do. But you get the token, and you can either team up with them, send it over to one entity or one guy or something like that, have him do it if you don't have enough, and collectively you have enough to buy the Bitcoin and do that. Or you just have enough, or you gain enough of them and you sell them for the Bitcoin, you send them over there. Either way, the Yang campaign still benefits from this. And you can just come on our site, keep using our site to understand kind of how it works, kind of think of it like the Robinhood affiliate link that was going around. What happens whenever you join websites, right? There are activities going on the website, it's traffic to the website. Advertisers want to put, website sponsor deals or whatever advertisements on your site. And so the websites are usually paid for that. Like people come to the BitcoinMYK.com site. They want to put ads up there. They want to pay us to show different ads for different things or whatever. And when you go on the site, we make money off of that. Now, the thing is that money circulates back to you through the form of the token. And so that's how we get valued. Now, the other cool part is this. When you register for the site, we don't need any personal information. So that means when you join our site and you start getting your free Bitcoin MYK tokens, you do not need to put your real life information. You do not need to put real emails or main emails. You can use all dummy emails. You can use, we only need to identify these are unique people. This is a cryptocurrency, and so we don't need to identify the people. However, once you do trade it off the Bitcoin, even though Bitcoin's decentralized, when you take it to the Andrew Yang campaign, whatever the legal requirements are on the website for the Andrew Yang campaign, that's something else. So you have to follow that. But as far as going through us, it doesn't, we don't need any real life ID or anything like that. But under the election rules or campaign rules and whatnot, when you get on the Yang campaign, they take the Bitcoin. You at that point have Bitcoin, right? So it's kind of like third party, and we don't have anything to do with that once it gets to Bitcoin. But we do have the means to transfer the value from our token to Bitcoin. So I think that's kind of interesting, and I think it'll kind of help a little bit, right? Now, at the same time, depending on how many people use the site and the value of the token, it's probably not going to be millions of dollars coming through here necessarily, or maybe it will. We'll see. But it's still important to make donations, direct donations to the Andrew Yang campaign, if at all possible. If you have the money to do it, it's probably going to work better if you just send your cash over. So I don't want people to think, well, I don't have to make cash donations. What I could do is just basically, go through this project and get these free tokens and cash them out, and I'll donate those. No, the Andrew Yang campaign is going to need every dollar we can muster, right? So we need every dollar. Andrew needs every dollar you can muster. And what this is just like an extra bonus, right? So, and it doesn't cost you anything where you can send it over. Now, in the case you don't have any money at all and you just, you're doing the best you can, this is the only way you can help out Andrew. Well, then in that case, yeah, this is something that can work for you. And this is something I think you should definitely try and use. I think you'll like what you're able to do with this. Now, some of people might have a little problems, in the beginning. When you register through our site, it's going to be perfectly fine. But when you go to Steam Engine Marketplace, you do need a Steam wallet to facilitate the movement of it. And it's not difficult to get, but you can contact us. If you have any hangups on it, we'll walk you through it. But it's all pretty simple, but there's some little things in there, little catches in there. And if you have a problem, if it does stop you or hinder you, feel free to leave a comment on here. You can go over on our website. We have live support. We'll walk you through it. No problem at all. We'll be more happy to do that. But this is something we think you all definitely should try. Just want to drive home the importance of donations. These elections can cost a lot of money, and Andrew's going to need to raise money, right, to really win this thing. So we have to be serious about that, and we have to have plans for that if we really want to win this thing. So that's all I want to say in this video. I'm going to leave a link in the description for the project and how you can get the free Bitcoin MYK tokens and have that opportunity to move them over to the Bitcoin, get them over to the Andrew Yang campaign. But that's all I want to say in this video. If you all like content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, and one other thing, make sure you share this video with everybody part of Yang Gang, because you need to do that, because for the people who aren't making donations or can't, this is at least going to hopefully put them in a position where they can. And so they need to know about this. So we want to get that out there so they know about it. And again, any questions or comments about this, feel free to contact us. We'll be more happy to help you. But that's all I want to say in this video. Until next time, take care.